I had to just hit the button. Press a goddamn button. What's going on, YouTube? How y'all feeling? If you're new to the channel, I'm Lee, and welcome to all of my subscribers. Thank y'all for catching another one of my videos. We're about to get into how messy in the mornings, where we cover some of the stories on your favorite blog sites. But before we get into it, let's start this video off with a like if we can, and a subscribe if you feeling special. So I'm gonna tell y'all why I was late real quick. Because somebody told me in my comments that I needed to get a better camera. So that's what I did last night. I went and I got a different camera, and instead of me trying it out last night, I waited till this morning. I waited till this morning to try it out. And it wasn't as easy installing it as I thought it would be. So let's see what it looked like. I don't know. Y'all like this one better? Or, I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad, I guess. So this is technically the second episode. I don't like how it focuses in and out though. I don't know. We gonna rock with it. But so yesterday I asked y'all to let me know what your favorite blog sites was. One of my supporters and friends, Chris, had dropped his favorite blog site, which was on not on site. I'm sorry, the Neighborhood Talk. So that is the site that we are going to cover today and see what they got going on over there. I try to have this stuff already set up, but that camera threw me off. Share the screen. How y'all feeling today? I see somebody entered the chat. Oh, that's Chris. How are you, Chris? Chris, guess what? Guess what blog site we covering today? Courtesy of you. Oh, dang, it's already up on the screen. Cool. Chris, what this camera look like? I'm gonna pull it down for a second. He said, "Hey, what this camera look like, Chris?" I'm gonna pull this off. I don't know. It keep focusing. I got a new camera. One of my viewers in the comments on one of my videos said that I needed to get a better camera. So I went and I got one last night, and I should have played with it last night. But I waited until 5 minutes before the live and was like, all right, it should work. It's looking good. Could come down a little bit. Okay. Wait a minute. Now you already had me mess everything up. Watch everything ready just fall apart. Is that better? Yeah, it could have came down a little bit. It might could come down a little bit more. Oh, that's pretty good. I look so washed out though. I don't know if it's the ring light or if it's the camera. We're gonna roll with it. Perfect. Thank you. We're gonna roll with it. All right, so Chris, what they got going on over there on the Neighborhood Talk today? Have you been on their page this morning? What? Everybody's excited about her? I wonder if that's like a backhanded compliment. Oh, I knew it was. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be backhanded. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I knew. I knew it was gonna be a backhanded thing. Time out. Why? Why nobody answered that question? I hope this. Yeah, this microphone. On. Why? Why didn't answer that question when they said? I'm assuming nobody voted for. What's her name? Voted for the other woman. Her name's slipping my mind right now. But they did gonna sure didn't answer that question. Oh. Say you right. It's one thing to say that you haven't seen a lady, but how can you say that you don't know anything about her, but then still turn around and say that she's incompetent and she's what she say ignorant? Like how could you call her these names if you just said yourself that you don't know anything about her? They just that this is what I mean when I say them Trump supporters. Like this is what I be meaning. And to be honest, I wouldn't even feel comfortable sitting up there, um, bash. You know what? Wait a minute. I'm about to be mad. I'm about to be real mad. I'm about to be real mad. Jesus Christ. I didn't even have the video on the screen. I don't think the mornings is for me. I don't think the mornings is for me. Yeah, we gonna have to think of another name. I didn't have the video up. Yeah, that's cute. Chris, wait a minute. Chris, that's not funny. Because if you in my chat, you were supposed to let me know that the video was not up. Lee, we can't see the video. Lee, we can't hear the video. You just let me talk to the screen and you can't even see. Chris, you know what? I knew you didn't know everything in the world. I knew you didn't. I knew you didn't. I knew you didn't. That just it didn't blow me. It really did blow me, but it really didn't because it's too early to be blown. I'm just
Harris
messing.
as the nominee dramatically changes Donald Trump's odds of winning.
I'm worried about it.
Yes. I think she's going to go for the minority and female and younger voters.
Progressive. Everybody's excited about her, right, and that scares me. Because Trump has to reconfigure where he's going and how they're going to outsmart her.
How do you perceive Vice President Harris compared to President Biden in terms of competency?
I just realized she said, and figure out how to outsmart her. But later on in this clip, she called her stupid, basically.
Experience.
I think she's worse. She doesn't even know what's going on at the border.
Right.
And that's what she
was supposed to be doing.
And then charge them. I mean, as a school teacher, if I did not do what I was supposed to be doing, you better believe my job would be in jeopardy. Well,
all of them look like they asking for the manager. I'm trying to tell you, each one of them, they asking for the manager, let something go wrong. And then when somebody push their glasses up using their finger like she just did, like that, like, yeah, you one of them.
Oh, it isn't. It not only was her job not in jeopardy, she was just handed a promotion.
Is there anyone that Kamala Harris could appoint as her vice president that you would find reassuring? Would make you consider voting for her?
No.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
I know RFK Jr. way before.
Yeah,
same. Absolutely.
Yeah. And she's not the first woman to run for the presidency, Hillary Clinton. I'm assuming no one voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. So it's not necessarily.
That's what I was just saying when she asked that question. So I'm assuming nobody voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. They daggone sure didn't answer that question because all of them voted for Hillary. I'm almost sure they did. Well, then again, maybe not. But then again, they probably did. Because did Hillary run up against Trump, Chris? Who did Hillary run up against? I think she did run up against Trump. I think she did run up against Trump. But they probably still voted for her. I don't care.
It's really going to sway you to vote for a woman in office. When do you think America will have a female president?
When there's a competent one.
I don't get a good feel for her.
I think she's an idiot.
Okay.
Right. Mary, why do you think that she's not that bright?
Because she hasn't done anything in the time that she's had. We don't know anything about her as far as her 3 years so far in the White House. She's not real smart. That's my.
So you call her idiot. You call her idiot. You say that she's not real smart, and then you turn around and follow that up by saying that you basically don't know her. You haven't seen her. Like, you don't know anything about her. So how do you know that she's all of these things that you claim if you're not judging her? But
My opinion. I could be wrong.
If Vice President Kamala Harris wins the election, do you think that will be an honest result?
No. No one respects her.
So Harris as the nominee dramatically changes.
And I don't know if I could ever really honestly be a reporter. Maybe, possibly, but I would question them and challenge them on some of their responses. Like, I'm not going to let you just sit right here and say what you want to say, and then, I mean, well, you can say what you want to say, but if it don't make sense, then I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna ask the question. Like, so how is it that she's this and that if you don't know her? Somebody said, let's give it up for the cheers. They the real MVPs.
Donald Trump's odds of winning.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, when I be thinking that my petty be petty, no, it's somebody that's pettier than me. Like, thought I was watching TLC Meth Intervention. Yeah, like, but definitely give it up for them cheers, because they definitely holding it down. They should have sat on them damn trains. That's what they should have sat on. So what's going on with Scrappy?
It was me, motherfucker. Hold on, let me see. I got it. Let me goddamn. Oh, they. Pop that shit in. What's up, yo? Get in there. Get in there. You actually know the move. Now get in there.
So the caption read, looks like Scrappy is trying to keep the content going without chaotic. Neighbors, what's his given? What is given is Scrappy is born without chaotic. Chaotic is the show. That's just my opinion. Probably because I got a bad taste in my mouth for Scrappy. Like Scrappy is just like too emotional. Like without saying that he emotional. Like I don't know if he got like some past trauma or what's going on with him, but Scrappy is just too emotional for me. Not coughing all in the camera. Was that Busta Rhymes?
It was me, motherfucker. Hold on, let me see. I got it. Let me goddamn. Oh, they.
And they skippers, I don't know what.
Pop that shit in. What's up, yo?
I wonder if Scrappy did his eyebrows.
You actually know the move. Now get in there.
Or if they his natural eyebrows. But what happened with Scrappy and Chaotic? I missed that one. I don't know. What happened with Scrappy and Chaotic, yo? Why they break up? Is breakfast a must to start the day? Definitely not. Somebody said no, but brushing your teeth is. Yes, a boiled egg or something. Breakfast don't always start my day. A lot of the times I actually don't even eat breakfast. Nope. Yeah, a lot of the times I don't even eat breakfast because it like, I don't know, I guess maybe because the breakfast that I eat be too heavy. Like I want the eggs, the bacon, the pancakes, the sausage, you know what I mean? So it might be too heavy, but it always like make me like sluggish. It don't give me energy. So it'd be like, yeah, now maybe if I would change it up and do like fruits and whatever else you could eat to give you energy, then that might be okay. Like somebody said, a boiled egg or something like that. But I'm not great just eating no boiled egg. Like not so I just rather not eat breakfast. I normally probably will only eat like realistically probably like twice a day, maybe even once. Like I'll have me a good lunch and maybe something quick for dinner and call it a day. Like I don't know, but it's definitely not a must for me. Chris, you said nope. I agree. Who is this? Fabulous? Okay, so I think the neighborhood talk might be my new favorite blog site. Mind you, I have not been on here. I've heard about it, but I haven't been on a neighborhood talk in a long time. But they got a shady bone. Fat bobbing his head trying to find his damn angle. Fabulous look good though, to be as old as he is, even though I don't know how old he is, but I know Fabulous got to be up there in age. Fabulous still looks good. Life didn't wear him out like some of these celebrities did. I like that bracelet he wearing though. Is that that's not Cartier. I don't know what is that Cartier? I don't think that's Cartier. What's that bracelet, Chris, if you know? With the little flower thing. I don't think that's Cartier, but I do like the bracelet. Jacquees, this is what I meant, y'all.
Down, girl, you been locked in. You my twin. What type of shit he got you in? Take the keys to the bin, yeah.
Yeah.
How many times he done called and begged you on your phone?
He low key fucked it up. I give it to him.
Down, girl, you been locked in. You my twin. What type of shit he got you in? Take the keys to the bin, yeah. Come on. How many times he done called and begged you on your phone?
He low key fucked it up. I give it to him.
You my twin. What type of shit he got you in. Take the keys to the bin, yeah. Come on. How many times?
You know who he sound like? No idea. Really, Chris? I thought you would know. You know who he sound like? He sounds like Young Thug. Young Thug. I wonder what him and Young Thug would sound like on a song together. They probably would sound too much alike. I never noticed that.
See them caught and paid you on your phone. Down, girl, you been locked in. You my twin. What type of shit he got you in? Take the keys to the bin, yeah. Come on. How many times he done caught and paid you on your phone?
Yeah, he definitely sound like Young Thug. Okay, so what's the scenario here? One of my closest friends stopped talking to me after she got married because she felt like we were in different places. I'm single, and I reached out to tell her I'm leaving the city in a week and asked if we could get lunch, and she left me on red. Ooh. Okay, if that is your friend, I feel like you wish them well. All relationships are not meant to last forever. You know what I mean? And that's friends, that's personal relationships, all kind job relations. Like all relationships are not meant to last forever. Sometimes they're there to serve a purpose. So maybe when she was single, y'all was having a time of y'all life, and now that she's married, it could be a thing to where as though she wanted to move away from that and try to walk in a different direction. So that could be the case, but I think that's why communication is important, because you should at least tell your friend. Well, I mean, she said that she felt like we were in different places, so she did tell her. So maybe this particular friend just don't know how to let go. You know what I mean? I don't know, but excuse me, I don't know, but yeah, you just wish them well. Like I'm not pressed for friendships. I'm not pressed for relationships. I'm not pressed for. I'm just not like. I just can't be. I don't know, because I understand that people are disposable. Like I'm disposable. Somebody can just do away with me. So I don't get. I get attached, but I don't get that attached to where as though I can't let you go. Like so, wish your friend well. And live your best single life, find you some new friends, and yeah. Tyler Perry responds to critics saying his movies have the same black woman in distress storyline. If you let somebody talk you out of a place God put you in, you're going to find yourself in hell.
I love that you never allowed that criticism to stop you from being able to have your authentic voice as an artist, because it does get really difficult.
Yeah, but what? No. You got to drown all of that out, because if you let somebody talk you out of a place that God has put you in, you are going to find yourself in hell. I know for a fact that what I'm doing is exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, because for everyone who is a critic, I have thousands of used to be emails from people saying, this changed my life. Oh my God, you know me. Oh my God, you saw me. How did you know this about my life, my family? So that is what is important. We're talking a large portion of.
I could never not hear Medea when Tyler Perry talk. I don't care. Like, so is it just me? Y'all let me know. But I could never not hear Medea. That's all I hear is Medea. I just be waiting for him to bring in the high pitched voice. Like
my fans who are disenfranchised, who cannot get in the Volvo and go to therapy on the weekend. So you've got this highbrow Negro who is all up in the air with his nose up looking at everything. And then you got people like where I come from and me who are grinders, who really know what it's like, whose mothers and were caregivers for white kids and were maids and housekeepers and all of these beauticians. That don't discount these people and say that their story don't matter. Who are you to be able to say which black story is important or should be told? Get out here with that bullshit.
Yes, and that is what we come up against. It's like you said, the respectability politics that we're
he
always
was
pushing up
amazed
against, which
himself.
at the end of the day, what we are facing,
He was amazed himself. He said, yeah, I did that one. Yeah.
what we are oppressed again. It doesn't matter how well you speak. It doesn't matter how well you walk. It doesn't matter how well you do anything. If somebody's going to not like you, they're going to not like you, period.
And that's why I do not try. That's why I do not change. I'm me. Take it or leave it, because you either going to like me or you're not.
Right.
So holding ourselves to these unbelievable standards that stop us from being able to tell our true stories and connect to one another, it only, like you said, puts us in a personal hell and doesn't allow us to really be all that we're meant to be, because we're too busy trying to fit into somebody else's idea.
Listen, what I always say is don't worry about being in somebody's box, because when you die, they're going to put you in one. So you may as well just live your life outside of a box.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
amen.
I love that you've never allowed that criticism.
I kind of do wish that Tyler Perry would touch on not get away from the story, his particular storyline, but touch on some different views. Maybe in that same class that he's talking about, like, you know, in that same class, but just different storylines, like not all of them being, like they said, a black woman in distress, even though that is a part of us, but it's not the only part of us. So, you know, just branch out and do a more broader whatever word we want to use right now that I can't grasp. But yeah. And I heard that Tyler Perry don't like to use writers a lot. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard. So maybe bringing in some new writers might help change that narrative. And then you the commander in chief, so you could always, you know, switch up what they put out if you don't necessarily like it, or what they bring forth rather, before it gets put out. Update: 55 black men attended the call to support Vice President Kamala's campaign for presidency, raised 1.3 million total. I gotta run, keep creating. All right, Chris, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Black men just raised over $1.3 million in support of Kamala Harris. We're not playing around. We're fed up and we're going to win. Okay. She might could pull this one out the hat. I don't know. She might could pull this one out. I'm still not voting, but not necessarily not voting for her. I'm just not voting, period. But yeah, she might got this one in the bag. Yeah, she might got this one in the bag. I'll support her to the extent of hoping that she win, but I'm just still not voting. But that's really good though. 55,000 black men, that's really good. So not everybody is on their Charleston White like we had on our last yesterday's episode, with him pretty much dragging her through the mud. We love to see it. Scarlett endorses Kamala Harris.
I walk, I talk, when I walk, make the girls and the boys go, don't, give me this, give me that, shake it slow, shake it fast, so the boys wanna get up in my trunk. Woo, she's hot. Woo, she's hot. Damn. I walk, I talk, when I walk.
That would be dope when you really stop and think about it. I might go out and vote just to be a part of history. But I'm gonna be mad if Trump win. I'm gonna be mad, because it's like, see, this is why I don't vote anyway. Like, because I feel as though that sometimes them votes don't matter. Because when Trump won that first, how many terms did Trump do? I think Trump only did one term. But when Trump won the term that he did, when it was like, yeah, he only did one. Because I think you can only do two. But when he won his first term, it was like, really? Really? Oh, so now they're getting into what happened with Scrappy and Chaotic. Oops, Scrappy says he's going to put the pause on Chaotic. You're sassy. I get paid every day and I don't have to suck on dick. Oh, it's getting a little messy. Cause let's get into it. I wonder.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
It's up, my nigga. It's up. Like I told him, ain't no sitting down talking to me, homie. You shouldn't have lied. Shouldn't have got on here lying, trying to get your little clout, trying to get your little clicks, trying to run off with the money and all that. And then you want people to believe you. I'm gonna just tell the niggas to give me the money for the shit that I'm on and my family on. You can take all that rest of the shit. I don't even give a fuck. I'm good because I don't need YouTube.
This is why when I first was thinking about starting my YouTube channel, I was thinking about doing like more of a podcast with me and other guests, permanent, well, not guests, I'm sorry, with me and two other hosts. And I'm like, when I thought about it, it's like, as much as I would love to and as much as I would appreciate it, I see it too many times that when people do content together like this and then they break up, it always becomes a situation. Now you got to figure out how you want to divide the money up. Now you have to try and work to rebuild and rebrand yourself all over again. Like, no, and money is the root of all evil. So
I get paid every day. I don't have to go around and suck on people's titties, suck on dick, you know what I'm saying? Telling people, hey, you do a YouTube with me? Nigga, and then the dancers ain't even your dancers. Nigga, I ain't talked to you in a month. I ain't talked to you in the whole fucking month. So don't act like you talk to me, nigga. I had your phone number blocked for a whole month. You know that. You know that. I don't fuck with you. You're sassy. You're damn near a girl. Only women go to social media when something just happened because they can't hold it. They can't hold it. A woman would do that. No, I'm gonna beat your ass. It's up, my nigga. It's up. Like I told him, ain't no sitting down talking to me, homie. You shouldn't have lied.
They need to kiss and make up. Just stop it. Kiss and make up.
I ain't on YouTube. I get on YouTube, but I ain't on YouTube. I ain't running around in these folk face trying to do shit for me. That ain't my get down. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my get down. But
what's wrong with being a YouTuber, Scrappy? Don't make me put these paws on you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't finna play with my name. That's all I got to say. I ain't finna play with my name, and I ain't finna play with nobody else's name. But you play with my name, you gonna see. You gonna see. I might don't get in that shit first because I be trying to be a good guy. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see. Cause you know what I'm saying? I don't play with folk name, and I don't expect people to play with mine. You be around you be trying to help, and slick be dirty gaming you, like just really like.
But to be honest, Scrappy probably don't need YouTube. Scrappy probably don't even really need Love and Hip Hop to maintain his new lifestyle or his lifestyle. Yeah, you know, extra money always come in handy. So I'm not saying it like that, but it's Scrappy. Like, I know his residuals on his music gotta be able to support his lifestyle to an extent. Probably not how he's been living lately because of all of the extra income, but yeah.
When every time they speak.
And do Chaotic have music? I think he do because he don't love hip hop, but I don't know if Chaotic, like, what songs do Chaotic have that's as popular as Scrappy's? I don't know.
You know, your name is just speaking low and low vibrations. Like, you like, bro, why every time you speak my name, bro, it's low? On some low vibration. I'm talking about some jewelry thing. I'm like, yeah, you got me. I don't have to do that. I don't have to get fake cars and cap online, and I ain't on YouTube. I get on YouTube, but I ain't on YouTube.
Why would you run up like you ready to fight if you just coming to talk? First of all. Second of all, bro, you got my number. If you had a problem with me, we seen each other 10 times that day. If you my friend, if you got a problem, why you ain't been addressing? I mean, you could have addressed the problem countless times. You done seen me outside of Love and Hip Hop countless times. Why you ain't addressing? Why you wait till we get on the camera on set of Love and Hip Hop to act like we got a problem? Knowing we don't got a problem. I don't got a problem with you, Scrappy. You know that. You like my brother. Nigga, I love you. So why you acting like it's a problem when it ain't a problem? Why would you get in front of the cameras on Love and Hip Hop and act like it's a problem and come up, run up like you bullying me or something when you know it ain't that? First of all, you know I don't fear no man. You know I don't fear no one. Why would you run up?
I don't know. I wonder if Scrappy is just emotional, maybe, possibly. Because Scrappy seems like an emotional individual that can't really, I don't know. That's what turns me off about Scrap. He seemed like he's just so emotional, and like he used the word sassy. So I'm gonna use the word sassy, but that's just what he strike me to be. But I mean, if you on loving hip hop, you know people there to see a mess. Give them, give them the mess that they came to see. Like I don't know. I wouldn't mind faking some situations just to, get the views on Love and Hip Hop, especially if we know we friends and we know we don't really have an issue or a problem. Like it is what it is. Give them what they want to see, but hopefully they get their situation um together.
Won't you come and watch the crash tour? You should just come.
I don't know who that is, so
Okay, so
Yandy Smith speaks on the importance of doing your own research on Kamala. I don't know why I keep calling this lady Kamala Harris instead of believing misinformation spread on social media about her time as a attorney general. Okay, let's see.
before I made this video, I really wanted to count the cost, do some research, listen, and be slow to speak. And I'm going to be really transparent as well. When Biden dropped out the race, I was immediately fearful. Not because I loved the way he ran the country, not because I was 100% convinced that I even wanted to vote in his favor.
That ring is nice, and Yandy speaks very well. I must say that's one thing about her. Yandy speaks very well.
I'm kind of like, where the independents at? But after really sitting back and thinking about the past 400 years in this country, who has ran it? Because it's been ran for the most part, majority by old white men. And this country has done us no justice as people of color.
She said by majority of.
I want something different. Now, here's the thing. I feel like Kamala has really done her best with the confines of economics, with the confines of still having to be under the regime of the white men that have come before her and that stands before her. But I think that there's a lot of propaganda around her. I think that there's a lot of misinformation. I think that we have to stop jumping at the first things we hear. Of course, we heard while she was Attorney General, she locked up all these black men for marijuana. But when you sit and you think and you listen and you read and you hear the numbers don't sound as crazy as they have been portrayed to us for several years. You got to really sit and do your research. You really got to figure out what is the story behind everybody. Her job as the Attorney General was to fight crime, right? So that's first. But then really think about the numbers. We were told she locked up thousands and thousands and thousands of people. It was 1,900 people that got locked up, and not all was convicted. 45 were convicted. Like, come on. Let's really sit and do our research before we start talking.
But that kind of sound a little scary because only 45 people. So what you was doing, Kamala?
Before we start running numbers down, there's some videos that really debunked some of the things that I have been thinking and things that I have been hearing. But I had to sit back and really blame myself because I wasn't doing the research. I was listening to the internet, and the internet, not even the internet. The internet is everybody with their inside opinions, their inside little group chats where they just come up with certain things without really taking the time to do the research, pull the facts. And that's what we got to start doing. We got to start pulling the facts. But even if we don't pull the facts, what I do know is that Project 2025 is a real thing, right? What I do know is that there has been.
So this is why I do like talking to different people, getting different people's view points on situations, because my view is not the always the right view. You know what I mean? Like people have different perspectives of things, and sometimes we miss things and overlook things. So when I can talk to somebody that can point stuff out to me and then can back it up with facts, and it's not just necessarily their opinion, I'm all for it. Like I'm open minded to getting my opinion changed. I like when a person can actually change my opinion. Like if you can change how I view something or change my opinion, you're a bad mamma jamma. But what is Project 25? I am going to have to look that up because this is like my second or third time hearing that. I see 3 people in the chat. Somebody let me know what Project 25 is because I don't know.
So many antics by the right Republican side to make sure they stop women from having control over their bodies. They stop us from loving who we want to love and marrying who we want to love. They stop us from teaching the real history of America, which includes our truth as Black people here in this country. The other thing with Project 2025, this will become a military country, meaning at any given moment, the military can shoot.
Oh, I guess she's explaining it for us.
And kill a civilian in the street. God forbid there was ever a George Floyd situation again and we decided to hit the streets and protest. The military can come and shoot us dead and there will be no one to hold accountable because they will have ultimate immunity like they want for a police officer. Project 2025 will be the death of our civil rights, the death of the American dream that our forefathers said that belonged to us as well. And it will be the death of so many innocent people that just want to fight for justice. And we cannot allow that to happen. This country will literally be ran like a dictatorship. A dictatorship in America? Those things alone, let's not even get on Medicare, let's not even get on taxes and all of those things. But the problem is that we have to get something different. We need something different. And if something different looks like the face of a Howard University graduate named Kamala Harris, give me something different. I know what the past has been for us. I don't like it. So
Yandy speaks very well because not Yandy got me ready to go out and vote because I said that I wasn't voting, but I don't know because I don't know. She making sense.
Something different looks like the face.
And the Bentley is Bentleying. Like, do y'all see that interior, that blue interior, and a Bentley? What? Okay, Yandy, I see you. And is that a suede roof?
Of this woman, I'll take it. And let's see. I mean, what else do we have to go off of? But I stand for something different. I want something different. And that's the bottom line. I want something different. Because I know I don't want Project 2025. I'll take an AKA that went to Howard University all day. Something different. Give me something different. Okay, so
Yandy is nice with the words. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think Yandy is a producer on Love and Hip Hop. If I'm not mistaken, I think she is, because Love and Hip Hop started with Yandy, Jim Jones, and what was Jim Jones? Chrissy. It was them 3 that started Love and Hip Hop, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, with like the Mona and the network and stuff like that. But I think she was one of the original producers of the show. So that explains a lot about how she can articulate herself in words. But I'm going to share this video once. Matter of fact, can I share it now? I wonder if I could share it now. No, it only lets me send it to, I want to share it to my story. But I don't want to lose where we at either, y'all. I'm going to come back to that because I am going to share that. Why won't it give me the option to share it to my story? I don't know. But I'm going to make a mental note of it. Okay, then. More than 20,000 Black men organized a Zoom meeting to support Vice President Kamala campaign for presidency, raised $130K in 13 minutes. Kamala getting that bag. Kamala. She getting that bag. I'm trying to tell you. Like my episode yesterday, my first episode, it's my second episode, but my first episode yesterday, I learned that she raised $81 million within her first, I think 48 hours or something like that. She raised like 81 million. And then one of my supporters had mentioned that she also received 100 million from Biden's campaign. I had to check with him to make sure that he wasn't just joking, because we play a whole lot. So I don't know, but I don't think he was, because he big on politics. So I don't think that he was. But yeah, so she raised $130,000. That's awesome. FYI to black men. Black women are watching you try and tear down an overqualified black woman for trying to fulfill her purpose, break barriers, and accomplish her dreams. Your mothers, grandmothers, sisters, wives, and daughters would be ashamed seeing you act like this. You look small, increase, insecure, and weak doing so. Yeah, yeah. They ain't playing. They ain't playing with sis. I'm here for it. I ain't even gonna lie. I might do vote. I might do vote. I'm gonna have to do my research on her though. But I never said that I didn't like her or I didn't agree with her. I just said that I haven't seen her in the last 4 years. And I also said that I'm not big on politics. So even if she was doing things, I wouldn't have probably seen it, because I don't really keep up with politics. So it kind of turned me off about her. Like, because where you been in 4 years? Like, what have you been doing in 4 years? I haven't seen you, do much. But that don't necessarily mean that she haven't been working behind the scenes. So I think I am going to do some more research on her, and then she might just get my vote. They say the more you know, voice actor for SpongeBob SquarePants since 1999, Tom Kenny says the character is artistic. That's his superpower. What?
Really identify with SpongeBob, and because SpongeBob's kind of on the spectrum too as a character. And this last con that I did in South Texas, in McAllen, Texas, it was the first time I'd ever been asked this question. A person who was, obviously on the spectrum, came up to me and said, "Hey, I have a question for you, Tom Kenny. Is SpongeBob autistic?" Wow. Is SpongeBob himself autistic? Right. And I said, "Yes, of course." I said, "Of course he is." And I said, "You know what? That's his superpower. The same way it's your superpower. Absolutely. The same way it's Jenna's superpower."
That was really nice.
Really identify with.
So I wonder if he just said that to increase, to like brighten that kid's day or increase that kid's confidence, or if SpongeBob is really autistic. I would definitely think that he's ADHD, because SpongeBob would be everywhere, but I don't know. I wonder if that's really true or not. But either way, that was a dope response to give that child. I'm here for it. What Lotto got going on? I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I don't know why. Lotto was living a life in Italy. I don't know. I think what it is about Lotto is, I don't know if y'all remember the show that she was on when she was a child, but what was that show with Jermaine Dupri that Lotto was on? I want to call it Making a Band so bad, but I know it's not Making a Band. I know it's not Making a Band. I can't think of the name of the show, but that's all I could see her as, is that little girl on that show. And then it's like, when now that she's trying to rap in the style and the manner that she's rapping in, it's like I can't really buy into it, because I feel like you never lived the life of your raps. You know what I mean? Like, you never lived that life. You never had to live that life. And maybe you were surrounded by people that did live that life, but in my opinion, that don't qualify you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you haven't walked in those shoes, then I don't want to hear you talking about it. Like, I don't want to hear you rapping about it, you know? So I don't really know. And that eyebrow don't got no arch in it at all. It's just bone straight. But, oh, this is beautiful. This picture is definitely a boss picture, though. The Chanel bag, the Chanel slides, the Italy in the background. Like, this is definitely a boss picture. With the Coke, and that look, is that a glass Coke or is that plastic? That Coke almost look glass. Oh, look at that rock. What is that what is that? Like, that's not a mountain because that's not dirt. That is definitely stone. That is a rock. Or is that a rock? Y'all let me know. Would that be considered a rock? I want to Google rock to see. Or is that a stone? Like, what is that called in the back? But whatever that is beautiful because it is so massive. Like, it is so huge. Like, stone, maybe? I don't know, but that is really pretty. I want to go on a boat ride, like a nice boat ride, like in the middle of like the ocean, where as though you don't see no land, it's just ocean on top of ocean. Like, I want to experience that. I'm a big fan of the ocean, but I'm just so scared because only thing I can think about is how much stuff is swimming underneath of me, like big old whales and sharks and humpbacks, and I ain't got time. Like, I just seen a video where a whale had breached the water, like jumped up out the water and fell on these people's boat and flipped their boat other side. See, I would have been dead right then and there. So it would have went from a vacation to a homicide, like quick. This is a beautiful scenery though. And Lotto looks good. Lotto looks good. She looks like a Barbie doll. A Barbie. I just love a natural body though. I can't. It's just something about a natural body that you just is unmatched. Yeah. So y'all feel like playing. So now y'all done got my phone wet. That's what I'm gonna fake have my attitude about y'all getting my phone wet. I'm really mad because y'all done poured water on me, but now I'm gonna blame it on I'm mad that my phone then got wet. Like, why would y'all do that? Now my phone is wet. Now my phone stopped. And somebody had ice. Did they throw ice in that man? Somebody had ice cubes. The ice cubes is crazy. They done smacked my man in the face with ice cubes. But they look like they probably had a fun time. This look really nice. Was it her birthday or something? Shorty fine. She's so pretty. Yeah, she is pretty. The face unmatched. Let's see. Let's get into the face. Yeah, her face is pretty. She's not ugly. I don't think I ever said that she was ugly. Yeah. I just love a natural body though. That's what I was starting to say. Like, I like a little stretch mark, a little dimple, like a little imperfection. Like, not saying that she's perfect. That's not what I'm saying when I say a little imperfection because she's not perfect. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But let's move on. But that looks really nice. That looked like that was a fun time. Ohio Senator, we seen that one yesterday. If you haven't caught my live from yesterday's Messy in the Mornings, go check that out. Sukiana teases new music. Do we want to hear new music from Suki, y'all? Do we want to hear new music from Suki?
I gotta scream it.
I'm here for it, but I feel like she could have did so much more because that with that Suki like that was genius to think of using that sample with her name and with but I just feel like I don't know like maybe because I'm not a fan of slower like rap music. Like I like more upbeat music, like faster paced music. That's why I like Cardi music a lot and Nicki music a lot because their beats is more um up paced. Now with the slower beat, I'm like I could never really catch it. Like is we getting turned or is we chilling? Like but that all Suki Suki now that was a genius move. Hopefully it do well and she gets success from it. So this is another story that I found out about yesterday. The Sonya, what was her last name? Massey. Sonya Massey. I came across that video for the first time yesterday and it bothered me so bad. I'm thinking about doing a actual story on it for my pre-records, like outside of a live. I'm trying to see how well the clip that I did post, how well it do to see the type of response that I get. I might still do it either way, because this is an unfortunate situation. Totally, like it's just is disgusting. First word that they use, disgusting. So this looked like they have another video. It says disgusting. Additional body cam footage shows how Deputy Sean Grayson referred to Sonya Massey after shooting her in the face. This FNB is crazy. Like watching stuff like this makes it hard to not see color and not see race. I try not to. I really do. I swear. Because I try not to like I hate for people to be racist towards me and judge me based on my color and my skin tone. So I try not to do that to other people. But when you see stuff like this, it's like, it makes it hard to not put them in a box altogether. So let's see what they talking about.
I need crimes included around the house if you guys can. But other than that, that's I think it.
Anything else suspect?
Me.
Oh, I didn't know I happened.
Time out. Did he say wasn't any suspects? And he said me? No, we gonna have to run that one back. Wait a minute. We're gonna have to run that one back.
I need crimes included around the house if you guys can. But other than that, that's I think it.
Anything else suspect?
Me.
Oh, I didn't know I happened.
Wow. That man just said that officer.
Yeah, I'm good.
That officer said, was it any suspects? And he said, or did y'all get the suspects? He said, yeah, me. What? Let's continue.
This fucking bitch is crazy.
This fucking bitch is crazy. The fact that they know that he fucked up is because they all are quiet. All them officers are quiet as a church mouse. They do not want to be tied up in that. They know he fucked up. They know shit about to hit the fan. Normally, when they execute somebody and it's for a reasonable cause, they celebrate that. You know what I mean? Like yesterday, we covered a story where the police had shot and killed this guy that barricaded himself in the house, killed his baby's mother, and was about to kill the child. And they rushed in and they killed him and saved the child, or unalived him and saved the child, right? They kind of celebrate that because it was a life saved. But the fact that all these officers are quiet as church mice, yeah.
He's got tape. I think I got a roll. I got some coming up. I need cranks included around the house if you guys can. But other than that, that's I think it. Anything else suspect? Me. Oh, I didn't know I had it.
He said, "Did you ID the suspect?" He said, "Yeah, me." Whew, chill. Yeah, I think I am going to do a story on her because that's sickening. Yes, Kamala Harris speaks on restoring reproductive freedom and stopping Trump's abortion ban. We trust women to make decisions about their own body and not have their government tell them what to do. Yo, I think she gonna be in there.
And we who believe in reproductive freedom will stop Donald Trump's extreme abortion bans because we trust women to make decisions about their own body and not have their government tell them what to do. And when Congress passes a law to restore reproductive freedoms as President of the United States, I will sign it into law.
Mhm.
And we who believe in reproductive freedom will.
That's dope. What I lost my train of thought. I was about to say something about Kamala. Shoot, what was I about to say? I'm sorry, y'all. I moved over to my phone and it slipped my mind.
America has tried these failed economic policies before, but we are not going back.
That's what I was about to say. How strong black women are, how devoted black women are, how much black women are not praised enough, like how much credit they are not given. Like, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I think I am going to vote. That's crazy. That's very crazy that I am probably going to vote now because I said that I wasn't. I haven't voted um since Obama's second term. Excuse me. Good morning, y'all. By the way, I don't know. Is it still morning time? It's 11:13. How long have we been live? Good morning. We've been live for an hour. Okay. Um, but yeah, black women, I don't feel as though they get the credit that they rightfully deserve. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go out and I think I am going to vote this election.
We are not going back. Not going back. We're not going back. We are not going back. We're not
Yeah.
America has tried these failed economic policies before, but we are not going back.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Uh let's see what he's talking about. Yeah, I don't know who he is, so I'm not going to dig into that one. President Joe Biden makes first appearance since stepping down from 2024 election. I'm here for Biden stepping down. I must say, Biden been in politics since I believe like his early 20s. Like he was like a senator or something like that. and he served 2 terms as vice president for Obama. He served his own term as the president, like all while he's getting, older, of course. He's lost a child to, I believe, like brain cancer or something. Um, had another son that's fighting like a public legal battle, and he still was running this country. So let Biden, live his life and and be great. Like, it's time. Yeah, look at Biden. It's time. But Biden did his big one. Y'all better not play with him. That's Uncle Biden. Yeah. That's Uncle
You
Biden.
dropped out of the race, sir. Can Harris beat Trump? Can Harris beat Trump, Mr. President?
Biden probably don't even hear them people. They thinking he ignoring them. Biden probably don't even hear them people. Sharina Bell said, "Hello, Lee and chat. I'm at work. Just dropped in for a moment. Have a great day, everyone." Thanks, Sharina Bell. I appreciate you stopping in. Biden probably don't even hear them people talking to him. Yeah. 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 I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it. Sharina Belly said, "Poor him." I mean, is a process in life. We all got to go through it at some point.
You dropped out of the race, sir.
But the fact that he's still up and moving and he got to have somewhat of a sane mind because he still is our president. So it's like he ain't that far gone. But I'm glad that he can step away from what he been doing since whatever age and live his life a bit. But I'm here for it. He gagged her. This is how you clap back. Oh, let's see what they tell. Let's see what they get into. Wait a minute.
Having an adult in the White presidency. This country having an adult in the White House in 2025. That's all that matters.
And the age issue is off the table.
For our party.
What? I mean, Schumer and
presidency. This country having an adult in the White House in 2025. That's all that matters.
And the age issue is off the table.
For our party.
What? I mean, Schumer and
presidency. This country having an adult in the White House in 2025. That's all that matters.
He definitely gagged her. She ain't know what to say next. Sharina Belly said, "Man, oh man, don't I know it?" We all know it, Sharina Belly. I'm trying to tell you, we all know it. I'm gonna tell you who don't know it. Who don't know it is anybody that ain't grown yet. That's still under the age of 18, because they the ones that can't wait till they get grown. They can't wait till they get older. You keep on saying you can't wait. It's gonna come faster than what you realize. And when it get here, it don't stop. It don't slow down. Matter of fact, it going to overdrive. Lee Daniels reflects on his 25-year friendship with Monique is one that stood the test of time. Lee Daniels at dinner here on our first press day for the Deliverance. It got me reflecting on a 25-year friendship I've had with the actor, the real Monique World, the real Mo Worldwide. The fact that I just made up a whole nother name, I said the real Monique World. That do not even say that. The real Mo Worldwide, like any real friendship, is one that stood the test of time, and boy, have our times been tested. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like you got one time. I mean, but they were separated for a minute. But it's like you got one time to snake me out or cross me, like you know what I mean, like Monique suffered for years, you know, like, and yeah, she could have just shut her mouth like everybody else do and do what was told of her to do, like everybody else do, but she didn't. She, she stood up for what she felt as though was right and what was wrong. And at that point in time, I feel as though if nobody stepped forward or if nobody had her back, her friend of 25 years should have had her back. But I'm guessing because he was a part of it, maybe that's why he didn't come forward. But I don't know. Like Sharina Belly said, hit that subscribe and like button, everyone. It's free. Yeah, listen to Sharina Belly, y'all. Hit that subscribe button, double tap that screen, hit the like, drop your comments, and show some love. Because I already told y'all I'm going to keep dropping back to back to back to back. And y'all won't get tired of me. So you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. Thanks, Sharina Belly. Former Vice President Mike Pence says he's not endorsing Trump. I don't even know if I want to click this. I don't want to hear nothing about Trump. California rapper La Russell gives an autistic boy a moment he will never forget.
Come on. You gonna show me the playlist? What song you want to sing?
10, 20, 50, 100.
He got, bruh, like. Put that thing on the speaker. My son grew so much. Us connected. He got autism, and his mom got mad at me slapping too loud and stuff. He started singing the song. That's been our biggest connection, bro. So I appreciate you.
Oh.
You want to take a picture with him?
You ready?
Come on.
I love a proud father. I ain't gonna lie. It's something about a proud father that is just, it hit different. I guess because there's so many fathers out in the world that don't step up to the plate or fail to step up to the plate. But yeah.
Fuck it. Wow. This that one. I said 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. Nigga, let me count this money. 10s, 20s, 50s, 100s. I'm gonna go invest this money. What time is it? Time to go get that bag. They thinking I'm a rascal. And I'm a hustler like a dad. I need some cheese, checks, gold. Made a $250,000 and my neck ain't cold. Seen a bigger picture and I hit my pole. Made it off ye fat. Whoa, y'all niggas all got the game fucked up. Wonder how you sleep with your name fucked up. MC with a hammer, but you can't touch us. You at the top. I ain't hear nothing when I drop 14. Got the city on rock. Ooh, rap, sing, and I even made it stop right. But can I even say stop? Let's go. 10, 20, 50, 100. Nigga, let me count this money. 10, 20, 50, 100. I'm finna go invest this money.
That was really dope. That's something else I'm gonna share. So I gotta share this one and I gotta share the one with Yandy. I wish I had an ink pen close by because I've been and forgot, but I'll just rewatch it, I guess. But that was really dope. Whoever this rapper is, La Russell. That was really dope, La Russell. They said I love this rapper, so humble. Whole world should F with this king, this black king. He is truly an inspiration, positive messages, strong values. Yeah, that was really dope. And that is a genuine smile on his face. And that's, I'm telling you, that's all you need is that one supporter, you know what I mean? Like that one person, like I shared somebody's one of my followers on Instagram. She's branching off into doing makeup and she shared, some of her work. And I don't know her. I just met her on social media, but I shared her work yesterday and posted it in my stories. And She was like, she was so shocked to see that when she woke up this morning. But I'm like, that's all you need is that one person sometime to tell you to keep going, that, you know, that will make a difference and put a smile on your face like that. So I'm all here for it. I'm here for it. It says not to be that girl, but your friendship with other girls is really tested when you're in a happy and healthy relationship and they're not. Um, I don't necessarily. I do agree with this. I do agree with this, but I feel like a lot of the times people have friendships that's based on trauma bonds. That's why I don't like building friendships off of trauma bonds, because if you hurt and she's hurt and y'all hurt together, y'all going to match and mesh so perfectly because y'all going to be able to relate. Yes, we should support folks, absolutely. But y'all going to be able to relate when y'all had that trauma bond, and then when one person is happy and that other person is still going through that same, y'all not it's not going to fit like a glove anymore. You know what I mean? And that's why your friendship will be tested. So stop it with the trauma bonds. Just stop it with the trauma bonds. And I understand, you know, having somebody to lean on when you're going through a time of difficulties, but allow that friendship to be one of those friendships when they say, what, how do the saying go? Here for a reason, or I can't rephrase it, but understand that relationship, that friendship is not meant to last forever. Y'all both going through a trauma, you know, support each other and be okay with distancing yourself and ending that, you know, that friendship, because it served its purpose, whatever that purpose was, to help y'all grow, to help y'all heal. It served that purpose. Now it's time to let it go. And that don't mean that y'all got to be enemies or not like each other or that is an issue, but your friendship served the purpose, and appreciate the fact that your friendship served the purpose and move on. But once you try to force it, that's when you get situations like that, I think. Scrappy says that Chaotic is a thief and liar. I might not get in that A at first because I be trying to be a good guy. Okay, so that trauma bond is a whole piece of mess. Yes, it is. So what's going on with, oh no, not what's going on with them, because I just seen another story that they posted where Chaotic and Scrappy apparently are separating their duo. So I don't know. Let's see what they're talking about on this one.
I ain't on YouTube. I get on YouTube, but I ain't on YouTube. I ain't running around in these folk face trying to do skits with me.
Okay, yeah, I seen this one already, but I'm gonna just let it rock.
And that ain't my get down. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my get down. But
pause. What you mean, Scrappy? You're not a YouTuber? Because I'm a YouTuber. I'm trying to be a YouTuber. Don't come for us, YouTubers, Scrappy. Don't get blackballed now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't finna play with my name. That's all I got to say. I ain't finna play with my name, and I ain't finna play with nobody else's name. But
I think a part of their I'm assuming Sharina Belly said not beneficial to anyone. Exactly. I think a part of their problem might be, and I'm just assuming, but I think a part of their problem is a lot of people in the comments always praise Chaotic for being the more entertaining one and Scrappy just being the ride along, the plus one. If I'm constantly seeing this, you know what I mean? Well, for me, that's going to make me want to go harder. Like, but Scrappy, I feel as though, is a very emotional individual. So he probably let that go to his head and create situations that might not necessarily be there, or magnify like small situations instead of addressing the big situation. Like with me being on social media, I burn the comments up. Like I go to different blog sites and I comment, and I try to be the funniest person in the comments. If I see somebody got more likes than me, that make me want to think of a joke that's even funnier than that joke. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever feel a type of way or like, oh, they think they all of that. Even when it comes to seeing other people's content, if I come across somebody that's doing content and maybe doing the same type of content that I'm doing, I don't look at that and look at it as an issue or a problem. And well, let me backtrack. So if I look at their comment and it appears to be better than mine, I don't look at that as not even a competition for them. I look at that as a competition for myself. Like, how can I go even harder to get to that level and beyond? You know what I mean? So I think that might be, I don't know what chaotic and scrappy situation is, so I'm just speculating, but I think that might be a part of their problem because it's always in their comments that chaotic is more funnier than scrappy, more entertaining than scrappy. You know what I mean? And I've even dropped that in the comments because like it just is what it is. I think it was, I don't remember which video it was necessarily, but I had made a joke like, who was Scrappy? Like, who was that other guy over there in the corner? Because like he was just sitting there. Like, y'all supposed to be doing a video with y'all too, and Scrappy, you just sitting there. Like, I don't know. But this is why I don't believe in content creators starting their channel off, their page off with a duo. You know, now if y'all want to do a collab, that's something different. Y'all both have your own separate brands and y'all do a collab. I'm here for it. But to start your brand off with two people, I've just never seen it go well. Me personally. So I don't know.
Play with my name, you gonna see. You gonna see. I might don't get in that shit first because I be trying to be a good guy. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see. Cause I don't play with folk name, and I don't expect people to play with mine. You be around you, you be trying to help.
Yeah, I feel like Scrappy feelings might be hurt about something. Holly Berry and Steel. Meow. It's been 20 years today since I had the honor of bringing this iconic character to life. She will always be close to my heart and will forever be Patience Fields, aka Catwoman. So, oh, Halle Berry was the originator of Catwoman. Okay, I don't think I ever watched Catwoman. And Halle Berry body still look natural, which I can appreciate from this picture. Now the cats all on a bad skin, Halle Berry. I don't know about that part. I don't like cats. I used to like cats. No, she wasn't. Oh, okay. Well, I guess she's just saying in that film, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, the cat hair, and then this is a long haired cat. I don't like cat. I used to love cats. I used to love cats a lot, but I can't stand a cat now. Get the cat away from me. Move the cat. Like, get the cat is what I be thinking. Like, because now I'm covered in cat hair. It's cat hair everywhere. They spraying. They just, They can't talk. They can't say hi. They just sitting there looking at you. They just want something from you. Like, get the cat. I don't want the cat. But it's mainly the cat hair for me. So now, Halle Berry, you got cat hair all on your nipples. I'm sorry. No. But congratulations on your 20-year anniversary of your movie. Solange speaks on Sonia Massey shooting. First words she said were, "Don't hurt me." So this is Beyonce's sister. I don't own the rights to the word or the name Beyonce. Let me say that. I'm trying to build the channel, not get it snatched away. I ain't got time for Beyonce. But it say first word Sonia Massey said at her front door were, "Don't hurt me." She was told, "Why would we hurt you? You called us." That's what I said. She was dispatched by the people that was there to protect and save her. When have those words meant anything when you're black and woman in this country. When have those words meant anything when you're black and women, yeah, I don't know, in this country? When does those words protect you from not being murdered in your kitchen, in your bedroom, with your babies, or on your lawn? What is reassurance in this place? Rest and power, Sonia Massey, and abundance of love and power to Sonia's family on this journey. I'm glad that Solange did make a public statement, um, because a lot of the times these celebrities that have voices and platforms, they don't say anything, which I kind of understand to an extent, because you don't want to hurt your brand. But I feel as though if you stand, what is the saying? If you stand for if you don't stand for nothing, you'll stand for. If you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. I think that's the way the saying goes. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So at some point, you do. I feel as though I'm going to say what my feelings are. Like, I'm gonna say how I feel. Like, I don't know, but I'm glad that Solange did speak out. Mary, how are you? Mary, where have you been? Where have you been, Murray? Good morning. Hope you are having a great day. I am Murray. Thank you. Sharina Belly, are you still in the chat? Sharina Belly to the front. Sharina Belly to the front. Are you still in the chat? Let me know if you're still in the chat. Or Murray, you might could let me know too, because you've watched a few of my videos. But I had a viewer. I was trying to remember the first Catwoman name, and I believe that was Eartha Kitt. Eartha Kitt was the first Catwoman. Well, Eartha Kitt definitely played Catwoman. If she was the first one or not, I don't know. But Eartha Kitt is the first black woman, and I learned that off of RuPaul's Drag Race, because a few people have played Eartha Kitt over the time of the show. It makes me want to look into Eartha Kitt, but Eartha Kitt, I think, is the first original Catwoman. But Sharina, okay, so Murray, you said that you was hacked. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad that you. Murray said that she believed you're correct, Sharina Belly, that it was Eartha Kitt. But Sharina Belly, and Murray. So a viewer had commented on my camera and said that I needed to. I'm gonna pull the screen down for a second, y'all. But I'm glad you got your page back up and running, Murray. I was looking for you. I'm like, where's my Murray? My pistol packing Murray. I'm gonna pull this down for a second, but I had a viewer comment on the camera. So while I was out yesterday, I got a new camera. Does this camera look better than what it normally looks like when I go live or do my videos? Okay, thanks, Murray and Lee. Do this camera look any better to y'all? I gotta figure out how to keep it from focusing, because if I move, it's not really doing it right now. It's not really doing it right now. The autofocus, but it like autofocus. I don't like that part of it. So I gotta figure out how to turn that off. But as far as the quality, is the quality of the camera any better? Because I did agree with that person that was in the comments. Not that I'm trying to impress that particular subscriber or viewer, but just overall for my content. You are welcome, Sharina Belly. Just overall for my content, does this camera look better? I feel as though it do. When I look at it on my phone, you look sharper. Okay, cool. So it's a win. So a win is a win. All right, cool. I'm gonna take it until we could get a listening. I do got to figure out how to keep it from focusing. I don't know if y'all could see it on y'all end, but if I do too much movement, the camera like focuses back in on me, and I don't know if I necessarily like that part of it. But I am still yeah. Yeah, but okay, we're gonna get back to the show. I just wanted to know because I know that y'all have Murray said you good. Okay, cool. I know y'all have seen my prior videos, so I wanted to see if in fact it was a difference in the quality. But we've been live for an hour and 30 minutes. I'm gonna stay up for another 30 minutes and then I'm gonna get to going, y'all. I ain't gonna stand y'all head too long. And I'm not saying that I'm expecting y'all to stay for the whole 30 minutes. I'm just basically mapping out my time in my head. So yeah, back to this. Let me make sure y'all on the screen. Because the beginning of this video, y'all, I talked for like the first 10 minutes thinking that I was sharing my screen and I freaking wasn't. I'm like, you know what? So yeah, I'm glad that that she spoke out. I must say. Slow-mo shows Sonya Massey raised oven mitts in the air, not the pot of water. Oh goodness.
She grabs the silver pot with red and white cooking mittens. The pot. Her hands are in the air. She grabs the silver pot with red and white cooking mittens.
That's sad.
The pot. Her hands are in the air. She grabs.
She said, okay, I'm sorry. Like, oh, this is just it frustrates you so much. Like, it just frustrates you. And to know that this lady called for help for saying that it was an intruder in her home, no matter what her mental state was or whatever the case may be that they're trying to put out there, this lady still called for help and y'all came in and y'all did this, and she obviously was scared. Like, to see somebody ball up like that, I don't know if y'all ever had a gun pulled on y'all and put in your face, but that thing had me in tears today. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know if y'all ever had a gun put to your face or had a gun pulled on you, but I've been robbed at gunpoint 2 times. 1, 2, twice at work. And both times I looked down the barrel of a gun. When I say that is the most terrifying thing, because in a split second you can be gone. Like it takes a split second to be gone, but when it happens, I swear it feels like the longest experience in the world. Like when I was robbed, the robbers were in and out, and like, well, one time it was long, but I didn't have a gun in my face the whole time. But the time that I did have the gun in my face the whole time, they were in and out in like 2 minutes flat. Like that, I might do a story time on that, but it felt so long with having that gun in my face. Like, I don't know this person. I don't know what this person is capable of doing. If they decide that they want to pull this trigger right now, like, that's it. Like, it is a very terrifying thing. So to see this lady flinch up the way that she did and yell that she was sorry when all she did was calling for help is very freaking frustrating. Like,
Grabs the silver pot with red and white cooking mittens. The pot. Her hands are in the air. She grabs the.
I want to cover that story so bad, y'all, but I think I'm gonna do it. But it's just like, whew, these are the times that we live in, that we're still living in. Let's say that, because it's been going on for forever. These are the times that we're still living in. And this is stuff like this is why I just can't stand behind Trump. And I don't want to circle back to politics, but This is why this stuff like this is why I can't stand behind him, because I don't know if it's him or just his supporters, but this is definitely what his supporters stand for. You know what I mean? Like, I can see that big as day. And the reason why I don't say that is him is because I don't really study Trump or know what Trump got going on, nor do I know what his supporters really got going on. But I being in real life and being surrounded by his supporters, I see the type of people that they are. You know what I mean? Like, Sharina Belly said, Thank Almighty it wasn't your time. I'm so sorry about what's happening to folks. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm telling you, like, that's crazy. Like, but thank God I didn't, I didn't lose my life those times, like I didn't lose my life those times. Thank God. But Chaotic says he's unsure why Scrappy. I've seen this one already.
I really don't know, because I don't even know what Scrappy was doing. He was on set of Love and Hip Hop filming. And we had been on set for 12 hours that day, filming all day. And me and Scrappy walked by each other several times, because me and Scrappy haven't talked in like a month, like outside of TV. We've been filming Love and Hip Hop. We done seen each other on set several times. We speak when we on set. You know what I'm saying? We was just laughing and joking with each other on set the last time we was on set. But in that particular video, that was the Love and Hip Hop concert. Sierra and Bam and Amy was going through it. So I'm standing next to Erica and Rollo. I'm between Erica and Rollo watching the Bam and Sierra and Amy beef. I got my shades on. I'm fresh. I'm chilling. Out of nowhere, Scrappy just walked up on me security was holding him, because Scrappy was drunk, and Scrappy was already going through it with Sierra and Bam, and they was already having an altercation. So he was drunk, and out of nowhere, he just ran up on me like he had a problem, but security was holding him back when he ran up on me. He was telling security he was just coming to talk to me, but why would you run up like you ready to fight if you just coming to talk? First of all. Second of all, bro, you got my number. If you had a problem with me, we seen each other 10 times that day. If you my friend, if you got a problem.
But see, that's the thing. Scrappy is his feelings is hurt about something. I'm imagining. That's just what I feel. I feel as though his feelings is hurt about something, like I said in the beginning of this live, but he just don't know how to express that. You know what I mean? He don't know how to sit down and have that conversation. So he's acting out of emotions. And the fact that he just got into it with I think he said Bam. So that's his ex-wife and one of her best friends. You already drunk, and now you see your homeboy, somebody that you will want to talk to and want to, release your emotions with and relate with. That you're not talking. Why? Because Scrappy already said that he blocked Chaotic and had Chaotic blocked for the last month. So now you harboring all of this stuff in, and now you want to take off on Chaotic, which is genuinely probably your friend. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, Scrappy this is why I say I can never really rock with Scrappy too much. But Sharina Belly said a lot of cowards behind a gun. Yes, indeed. And that's the scary part. I used to look at Love and Hip Hop years ago. Is Scrappy still with Bam? Scrappy ended up marrying her and having 2 or maybe even 3 kids with the Bam. Yep, he ended up marrying her and marrying and divorcing, let's say, because they just got divorced. So, yeah.
Why you ain't been addressing? I mean, you could have addressed the problem countless times. You done seen me outside of Love and Hip Hop countless times. Why you ain't addressing? Why you wait till we get on the camera on set of Love and Hip Hop to act like we got a problem, knowing we don't got a problem? I don't got a problem with you, Scrappy. You know that. You like my brother. Nigga, I love you. So why you acting like it's a problem when it ain't a problem? Why would you get in front of the cameras on Love and Hip Hop and act like it's a problem and come up, run up like you bullying me or something when you know it ain't that? First of all, you know I don't fear no man. You know I don't fear no one. So let's get that out the plate.
Chaotic and drop, yeah.
I really don't know because
Sharina Belly said is his mama still in the show? She was a hot mess. Yeah, Mama D is as far as I know, Mama D is still on the show. To be honest, I don't watch Love and Hip Hop no more. I'll catch like the highlights here and there, like stuff like this, but I don't necessarily watch the show. But I believe Mama D is still in the show. I mean, yes, still on the show. But I think I'm gonna cover this new season. I think I might do coverage on this new season because it looked like it might be entertaining. But you never know because they make those previews look so good and then it don't even be all of that. So I don't know. President Biden to address the nation tomorrow amid growing health concerns. Breaking. President Biden is address the nation tomorrow at 8 p.m. Press Biden to address the nation tomorrow. Yeah. I wouldn't say nothing to nobody. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done. I ain't explaining nothing to nobody. I would, you know what I would do? I would tell everybody that I'm gonna address it. I'm going to address my health concerns, and then I would get on there and use that time because everybody going to chime into the mess and into the. But I would use that time to say, vote for Kamala. Yep, I sure enough would. Especially because that's my assistant president. That's my vice president. You know what I mean? She's running to be president. I would use that time while everybody doing in to find out about my health, which is none of your business, which it kind of is because he is the president of the United States still. But I'm out of here. Y'all know I'm about to be going. I didn't already signed in my 2 weeks notice. Like, y'all know y'all don't do no work after y'all put that 2 weeks notice in. Y'all don't even do no work before you put the 2 weeks notice in. I'm daggone sure not doing no work after I give you my 2 weeks notice. Like, yeah, y'all just paying me at this point. Like, and I'm gonna call out. Like, yeah, y'all gonna get all of that. He just needs to have a Coke and a couch and endorse hers. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I would use that time when I get on that screen where all them people gonna view. And I would say, go hers, vote hers, drop the mic and walk off the stage. I'm an inbox Biden. I wonder what day did they post this? Is it too late? It said 23 hours ago. I don't think he made this announcement, did this press conference yet because I haven't seen it and it would have been all over social media. I'm an inbox Biden. He probably ain't going to see it or respond, but I'm going to inbox him. I'm going to tell him that's what you should do. That's what I would do. So it say, I told y'all I made my first white friend this year. I was telling her a story and she stopped me and said, I've been waiting to ask for weeks, but what does mind you mean? Cause no, for real, mind you, when I went to the store, like that is funny. I told y'all I made my first white friend this year. I was telling her a story and she stopped me and said, I've been wanting to ask for weeks, but what does mind you mean? What does mind you mean? Yo, what does that mean? What does mind you mean? Mind you means, remember when I told you, that's what mind you means. Remember when I told you, they be roasting me on my Instagram because this is how I talk on Instagram. I'm not writing an essay to be judged by a professor. I'm not turning in a work email. I'm on social media. I'm going to talk how I talk. You either take it or you leave it. So I would really write mind you on social media, and it'll be like, mind you. Yeah, like mind you is, remember when I told you the other day that XYZ, remember, right? That's all it is remember when I told you, mind you, or keep in mind that X, Y, and Z, you know what I mean? Like, that's just like a, yeah, because mind you, that's funny. Because I'm forever saying mind you. Because mind you, mind you, when I said, like, that is hilarious. Sonia Massey's father says her family was never told that a deputy killed her and were under the impression it was an intruder. Also says she rebuked the officer because she was afraid he was in a misery of Satan. Wow. And if don't nobody know what she was feeling like in that moment, I bet you her parents knew. So what he is saying is 9 times out of 10 what she was feeling. And that's probably why she did rebuke that man.
I'm hearing that you were told conflicting stories. What were you told, the circumstances of this shooting?
Well, I was never told that it was a deputy-involved shooting. We were under the impression that she was killed by the intruder or some other person from the street or something, and they just went in there and found her dead body. I did not find out that the deputies killed her until my brother asked for Sonia's address, and I gave it to him. And he said, "Brother, this says deputies involved." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" But we were all misled to believe that. And then there was a story that this was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Oh my goodness.
So I think the cover-up started from just right after it happened. And thank God for the body camera footage. It's probably the most horrible and heart-wrenching thing that we've ever seen in our life.
Yeah, it started even before then because the officer had his hand rested on his gun. He was ready to take that woman out, but I can't even say for any reason, because there was no reason that he did it. He was just ready to take that woman out, period. So it started then, and then right after he shot that lady, the first thing that he said was, "Freak, my camera wasn't on," or something to that magnitude. As soon as he shot her, seconds before he shot her, he said, "Dang, my camera wasn't on." His partner said, "Don't worry about it, I got mines." That was the last thing that officer wanted to hear. He didn't want to hear that other officer camera was rolling, because he had in his mind that he was going to run with the story of she tried to attack them with boiling water. So when I'm gonna make a pre-record on this story, because I will stay stuck on it too long on this live, so I don't want to do that right now. But I'm making a video.
If it were not for the body cam footage, we would not have known that this occurred.
Yes, I say thank goodness too for that body cam footage, because we in the video it clearly shows she was not approaching him with steaming hot water, number one, which is what he said at the beginning. When he was asked about the gun, clearly there was no gun. She had said to the officer, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," which seemed to set him off. What do you think she meant? What does that mean?
Right, and that's why I feel as though it should be a hate crime based on her religion. That's what, because if I'm not mistaken, that holds more time, you know. So it's a hate crime based on her religion and her race. Fry him. Turn the chair up to 1,000. What's higher than 1,000 watts? What's the highest watt? Turn it up to the watts of hell. Do that. Yeah. Fry him. Fry him. I mean, I want to see the smoke coming out his ears, his eyes, his nostrils. I want to see the smoke come up through his throat. Like, fry him. Yeah, do that. I don't condone violence.
What was going on that you think that she would say those words to him?
I think that she feared for her life. There was some premonition that she had. And it seems like he was just an emissary of Satan. And that's what caused him to do what he did. It's just unexplainable.
Yeah.
Attorney,
I'm hearing that you were told conflicting stories.
Whew. I got to do a video on this. I didn't want to. I did upload a small clip based off from my first Messy in the Mornings, my first episode. But I want to do an actual clip, actual video to where I pay more attention to the situation and spread more light on it, because it needs to be out and seen how we treat it. You know what I mean? Like, that is upsetting. We had 1 hour and 51 minutes, y'all. So I am going to wrap this live up. So wait a minute. Beyonce also spoke on it. Let's see. This is going to be the last one that we look into. It say, we love to see it. Beyonce, Vice President Kamala Harris permission to use her song Freedom throughout her campaign. Okay, so we know where Beyonce vote is going. I think that is really dope, because Beyonce, what? You better not even hum a Beyonce song. You better not even think about singing a Beyonce song on camera. Like, yeah, Beyonce don't play. I don't know what record label she's signed to. Is Beyonce independent? I wonder if Beyonce is independent or if she is. This little net. Come on, he want to get on the camera so bad. Let's give the net. Let's give him the seat for a second. Like, he just want to keep flying. Now I'm giving him the time. I'm giving him the exposure that he's looking for, and now he don't want to be on camera. Now he's shy. Like, goodness gracious, I've been swatting him away. What was I saying? Yeah, so to use her song, oh no, that's what I asked. Is she independent or is she, yes, Sharina Belly? Like, it got me like, great, bang them. Like, yeah, Sharina Belly, look what I got. I don't know if you can see it. There's a delay on my end. Oh yeah. I wanted to open these suckers so bad. But to use Beyonce's music is a big deal. So I'm guessing her vote is going for. I'm scared to click it. I don't even know if I should click this, because the last thing I want is for Beyonce's song to start playing when I click it. Let me see. No, nope. I told you. A source close to her has told CNN that her team got approval from Beyonce representatives to use the song throughout her presidential campaign. And it's crazy because they throughout means that she have the right to use it like throughout her campaign. So it wasn't just a one-time thing. That's dope, Beyonce. Okay, Beyonce, this is what I mean. And she didn't even have to say anything. Like this is how powerful Beyonce is, because she didn't even have to say anything, but just by allowing her to use Harris to use her Beyonce's music, it says a whole lot without having to say anything. And this is what I want Beyonce to start doing more of, and I'll probably gravitate towards her a little more, because that's honestly why, even though I appreciate Beyonce for being so private, I love it because it's like be an artist, not be whatever word you want to use, like be an example, but just be an artist. So I appreciate, and keep your personal life private. So I appreciate her silence, but it is like sometimes I wish she do speak up and say how she feel about certain things, especially when she falling under the umbrella of it. You know what I mean? Like, because then it leads me to believe, like I said earlier, I'm not going to be able to get to saying again, but if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, So, but yeah, I'm here for it. Look what I said. That's why I muted that song as soon as it started. Beyonce, who is known for maintaining strict clearance guidelines around her music, gave quick approval to Harris' campaign when they sought permission to use Freedom on Monday, just hours before she walked out to the song, the source added. Yes, indeed. Okay, Beyonce. Yeah, I think Kamala is going to get me at the voting booths this year. And I said that I wasn't going to. But if I had that mindset for uh Obama, I wanted to be a part of history and voting for him to be the first black president. I think I'm gonna have that same energy for Kamala, as far as being the first black female president. Because black women don't get the acknowledgement that they deserve, So if this could be my time to show some type of appreciation, it might be now. So I think I am going to go out and vote this year, but I do want to look into her a little bit deeper before I just jump the gun. Because just like social media can make anything, what is the saying? Everything that glitter ain't gold. You know what I mean? So just because social media can make it glitter a little bit, don't mean that it's gold. So I'm still going to look into, like just who she is, and take it from there. But you guys, I have been live for 2 hours again. Episode 2, 2 hours. Episode 1 was 2 hours. Episode 2 is 2 hours. So yeah. So long. Farewell to you, my friend. Goodbye for now until we meet again. It's like, but this is going to conclude this messy in the mornings live for today. I will be live again tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Make sure y'all join me. Double tap the screen if you are still in the live. If you catch this replay, hit that like button, drop a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. I am working hard to get monetized on YouTube. And I understand that everything is a process. Enjoyed watching. Thanks for sharing. I understand that everything is a process, but to help me out in that process, I would appreciate if y'all hit that subscribe button, drop your likes, drop your comments, give me feedback on what we covered today. Any ideas of improvement, anything that you want to, let me do this. Yeah, let's do that. Anything that you want to see, maybe if you want me to cover a story, maybe if you want to hear my opinion on a story. I'm really liking how this camera look right now, y'all. Like, I'm gonna have to see once it upload what it look like, because whenever you do content, I got to keep my hands from moving so much though, because it keep focusing in and out. I got to take that setting off. I do got to do that part. But whenever you make content, it's like you'll be editing, and then once you post it, you'll see something. You'll be like, see, it didn't even, you know what, it didn't work, or it looks a mess, or whatever the case may be. But anyway, yeah, to get me closer to that, to getting monetized, y'all, watch some of my videos, drop likes, drop comments, subscribe, comment on my community wall, watch some of my shorts. I pump out content in every different form there is on YouTube, from live streams to pre-record videos to community posts to shorts, like you name it, and I'm putting it out there. So show some engagement if you can. It's appreciated, and it gets me one step closer to getting monetized. And also get me, see, it's focusing in and out, gets me a step closer to getting monetized, and it helps me get some better content out there, especially once I get monetized and the channel can start funding itself, and I can afford to get another better camera or another microphone or a bigger ring light, or you know what I mean? It helps. So I'm gonna do my part, and I'm gonna show up. I just need y'all to do your part for me and support. Sharina Belly said, subscribe, share, like, and comment. There we go. Thanks, Sharina Belly, for joining me. I know you are at work being a busy woman, but thank you for spending some time with me today, holding the comments down. Thanks, Chris, for jumping in the comments. Thanks, Murray, for jumping in the comments. And yeah, until the next video, y'all enjoy your day, and y'all have a great one.